Today we're gonna go around Sema and we're gonna go to all the YouTubers' cars and hold on boys, sorry.
And we're gonna be taking the piss out of them, roasting them, and also giving them some sort of compliments as well on them. Hopefully this all goes well.
That's gonna be awesome. Alright, we're sharing the booth with Tavares. We have the Supra on the left, we have Freddie on the right. Hello. This build all over YouTube. I've been seeing a lot of people that are like, I don't know what's crazier on YouTube. Is it the M4 or is it the P1? I'm gonna stop you guys there. This man has probably spent 4 times the amount of money, and this is 10 times the amount of scare. So this definitely takes the cake. I gotta address the big elephant in the room here. We have the same wheels, right?
Do we? So it's like going to the club with the same dress. Somebody has to go home and change, right?
I like is it just machine finish on the polish?
Yes, yeah. So we did a brushed aluminum and then just put a clear coat on it. I mean, all of this is custom sizing like HRE usually does.
Yeah.
The 2-piece.
GTR body.
So
Or not yet, or it is.
it's a mix between a GTR and a road car. So we're calling it the P1 Evo body.
Yep, I know
and
that.
So this entire clamshell is a GTR body because you see this is actually bigger than the road car, but we used the stock front bumper for a lower aero profile because we're building this car for top speed. So we want to do 260, 270.
Which is okay. Okay, so this is the one thing I'll ask. Are you not, and the Stig's driving it, right?
Yes.
Are you not, or have you not thought that it's kind of sketchy having a not built by McLaren car try to take the world record, not even just like in a P1, is any McLaren has not gone that fast?
No McLaren has ever gotten that fast. Not even modified ones, nothing like that, like half-mile cars,
And
none of them.
The whole electronic system you guys have messed with.
Yeah, it's going to be completely custom, yeah. You're saying it like it's hard, dude. Like, come on. Like, it's not bad.
Are you not, like, where's the level of, like, okay, someone's going so, like, that's, like, real dangerous fast.
Yes, so what we're going to do is before we do any sort of runs, we're not just going to slap an engine in it and say send it, right? We're going to put it in a simulated wind tunnel, then a real wind tunnel. We're going to put it on a dyno to see if it actually do those speeds without any wind over it.
What about gearing? How does that work?
So gearing actually is the same as the Speedtail. Every McLaren has exactly the same gear set other than the 7065.
Okay.
So this should be able to do 260, 270 because we're also extending the rev limit. So this will rev to 9 grand.
Very controversial subject. I see it all over the post.
Yeah.
Deleted the hybrid system.
Yes. So we deleted the hybrid system. Originally, these were the holy trinity of hybrid supercars.
They were. Mm-hmm. They still are, in my opinion.
Yeah, but the problem is, in 10 years, these cars are going to be unusable because the battery technology is so old. So all of these cars, a lot of P1s, they sit for a while and their batteries just degrade. So you can't really drive them all that much. Like, there's a bunch of LaFerraris that are brick, there are a bunch of 918s that are brick, and especially P1s.
How much does it cost to replace that? Like, because obviously they still service it. Like, if you had a problem, you can go to them.
Nope. So here's what McLaren does. So you have a battery. Let's say you buy a P1 for $2 million. And then you go, I have a problem with my battery. McLaren goes, cool, send it to our workshop, and then we'll charge you $160,000 to put in a battery from a Speedtail, but you get put on a waiting list for 1 to 2 years because those batteries aren't available. The original batteries that were here, they don't make anymore, and they don't service them anymore. Like, the parts literally do not exist.
So how does it work for stuff like 918s?
So 918s, I think Porsche is a much bigger company, so they can eat that cost, and they have like development programs for stuff. McLaren is a really small company, and they don't have money for stuff like this because they're putting out a new car every 35 seconds.
Man, that's true. That is true. Okay, well, you guys have seen it. It needs no introduction, but if you haven't seen Freddie's build on this, it's linked down below. I think we're all awaiting the 260 attempt. I wish you the best of luck. I'm excited to see it. This was really cool to see. It's not done yet, obviously.
No,
I don't think I need to preface that.
Yeah, it has a few missing pieces.
It's not. This isn't how it's going to be in the wind tunnel with this arrow missing.
Yeah, the windshield would probably be a dead giveaway that this is not a finished car.
You're going to have to rob Dom by bringing a car that isn't finished.
I do have a floor, though. So Rob didn't have that.
Sorry, Rob. We get the ability to vandalize the car, so we're going to sign it, I think, right here. That's dope.
Sweet.
That's also, I love the livery. I think the livery's dope.
It's cool.
Is it gonna stay, or is it just for the booth?
No, this is for the show because we have that
full red carbon.
Yeah, we got everything camo, and it's under construction.
But I do love it, and I will probably end up stealing this livery and doing it myself, because I think it's really dope.
I'm in straight away.
We're rolling.
Here we are, SEMA 2023, and I'm about to roast the hell out of TJ cars. Although I'm not, I know how long it takes to build something like this.
Go for the throat, man.
Well, first off,
Go for the throat.
the arch gap is disgusting. It's not a show car, it's a race car, isn't it? So we've got like the air jacks on it, which are absolutely sensational. One thing I was going to ask, are these like road legal here?
They are. They say street on them actually, right? Somewhere, right here, street.
Okay.
I don't know how long they're gonna last.
Yeah,
though.
we'll see about that in the wet as well.
I'm hoping, like, I'll never drive in the wet. That's dead.
I see. What was it? Calvin's car, was it the BRZ that he sent into a barrier in the wet?
Oh, that was a Supra.
Supra. Oh yeah.
No,
Okay. So
that's just Calvin can't drive in the rain.
Okay. Yeah. Well, shout out Calvin. Terrible driver. But no, I've seen what you guys have done. They've like lengthened the front. How did you like overcome
So underneath this is all like a custom fab structure to just hold it. But technically, the race car has a longer chassis, so the wheelbase is actually different. This is still the same wheelbase as the street car, but we had to modify the radius of the front to get it to fit. So we had to like chop a lot of the inside of it out.
There's a lot chopped out. There's a
lot missing. You can go lock to lock, you can turn, there's no like binding, there's no issues, stuff like that. So it worked out.
Did you get these arch linings with it? Or
this comes with the whole kit. But we had to like chop all of it off just to fit the headlights, because the headlights on the actual car are farther up and all that type of shit.
Wow.
It worked out.
That looks sick. And in the back, I know you made some mistakes at the back, chopping out something, and then you had to refix it back in.
The whole rear quarter here we overcut, and we had to weld in and all. That was a big mistake. Yeah.
Well, I think that was you, wasn't it?
No,
it was him. I remember that.
I feel like
okay, it was me, but no one stopped me.
I told you where to go to, and you went like this here, and then you went meh.
It's a team. We're a team effort here.
Team effort.
We triumph and make mistakes together.
Yeah. So we fixed that.
So perfectly fine now.
Yeah, it works all good.
Again, there's a lot of chopping out at the back.
There's a lot of it gone.
The paint is 10-10 though. That is absolutely. I think you're like the British Racing Green is your go-to.
The British Racing Green.
Racing Green. Yeah, we've got some cup holders for the bottle of water.
You have the worst American accent I've ever heard. I guess it's comparable to my.
Yeah,
is it a UK accent or is it British?
Your UK accent is worse than his American accent.
No.
For sure.
Hands down, absolutely.
See, even he can do it. Yeah.
Sorry.
What is that accent he's going with?
I can't do it, man. I tried. Yeah, stock interior, all that jazz, all the same.
How many miles has this car done?
I don't know, like maybe 3,000 or so?
He's chopped it up. Oh my god.
What's that?
Oh, he's even got the stickers on.
That needs to come off.
No.
Peel it blew off.
No, dude, that's like my big flex.
Oh,
like, look, it has all this done.
I want to peel it.
That's a red flag.
I want to feel it.
Gotta leave that. Gotta leave
We'll
that.
come back later. We'll come back later.
I come back and it's like peeled half off.
What are you doing with it now? Selling it?
Yeah, you want to buy it?
It's left-hand drive.
I'll crash it and then you buy it.
Yeah, if you crash it, then I'll definitely buy it.
Well, so really, we're gonna go on a track with it. We want to do a video of like comparing a stock G82 M4 with. So this is technically still a stock G82, just has aero.
Yeah.
And then seeing what the track time is, and then getting an actual cup car and doing the track difference, just to see where they all line up.
Okay.
But it was just an idea that we wanted to try to do to see if we could pull it off, and we did. I mean, all the shit you buy when you buy it crashed, you have a plan with them when you get them?
I like to say I'm going to keep some of them. The ones we do crazy, like the RS6, in the UK, no one would buy that. Do you know? Yeah. So
Why?
if you had this in the UK, no one would buy it.
Why?
Because they're scared of like warranty and like insurance. Like you wouldn't be able to insure this, and the warranty is definitely void from like the time you cut that arch off.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
So they're really scared of that stuff. That's why I like it over here, because you guys just go crazy on all the cars. Like you straight pipe them, like when you first buy them.
Yeah.
Still 3,000 miles and you've chopped half the front off it.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
this are unheard of in the UK. But
Really?
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to like. So that's why the RS6 I'm keeping. But the ones which are subtle,
What are you gonna do with the GT3, the Porsche?
the
You're gonna keep that? Is that still here?
the 992.
Yeah.
Freddie owns that now. So Freddie owns that now. Yeah, he bought it. He bought it
Oh,
from
I did
me.
see that video.
Yeah, so he owns it. He's going to keep that. He doesn't want to ever sell it. I give it to him like mad cheap as well. So
Hey, well,
yeah.
the next time you want to sell a car mad cheap, I'm right here.
Where's
pretty good.
Where's the exhaust?
So the exhaust is actually supposed to go out of the front right fender.
Right.
But it's like, I don't want to say it's impossible on this chassis, but it's like a lot of fabrication. So right now it's just dumped at the diff.
Right, so it's
you
down
can't-
there.
I don't think it's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So it's there.
Is it just a stock exhaust with it chopped off, or?
Well, it's straight piped all the way back.
Oh my
So it's
god.
still super loud, but
I don't want to hear
but
that.
yeah, it's just dumped at the diff.
That is unreal. No,
Yeah.
the wing is excessive, but I like it.
The wing's cool, and it's all functional too. Like, so this is supported through the trunk, and then there's actual base plates on the frame. So like, I mean, you could it's locked. I don't have the key, but like you can literally like hang on the whole car.
We tied it all into the factory bracing.
Yeah,
That is
so like all the
crazy.
aero and the full front splitter, it's tied to the chassis. You can stand on it. It's all really functional.
No, you've all done a good job. I like the shop banter that you lot have as well.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
It's like it's the same kind of stuff, but over in the UK, it's like Inception because we come over here, and then when
Yeah.
we meet you guys, we meet Freddie. It's like we're exactly the same, but like UK version.
Yeah.
So like you two are all taking the piss out of it. All of
Like this.
Yeah, it is. It's exactly like that.
Look at your outfits and look at Anthony's.
No!
That is
There's the
Whoa!
videographers, there's the YouTubers.
It's Inception. It's like parallel universe, but across the world.
It's a parallel universe. That's kind of freaky.
We just need to get TJ on a BMX. That's it.
You guys have the same haircut too.
Oh shit!
That's just what you feel. That's what you feel.
Bro.
That's pretty cool.
Could be.
I hated
Well,
that
that's cool. Well, I just want to do a little shout out to Matt for doing this little cameo in the vlog. His car is somewhere. I don't know if we're gonna get to it, but
Yeah, we're gonna find it. We're gonna find it.
yeah, we're gonna come in hard on Mascar, hopefully. we're gonna take a piss at it. That's how you say it. That's what you said. You said that. You've been.
Say take the piss.
How do you say it?
You gotta take the piss.
Take the piss.
Yeah,
I
take
thought I would give you the piss.
Don't give me the
Why would I take the piss out of you? I don't want your
Take the
piss.
piss. That's
I
that.
don't want your piss. Why would you take someone's piss?
Why would you give someone piss?
Because it's like disrespectful. Have my pee.
Okay, so we've gave the piss out of the M4. Now, if you guys could just like and subscribe on this video and hit the subscribe button and smash it 9,000 times. And
UK brother. Hell yeah.
see you in the next video.
Like the video, bitch. All right, next up on the chopping block, we got out of country blood here. Matt Armstrong.
Hell yeah.
This is his RS6. Okay, so first off, this is what I'll say. I feel jaded because we don't have these here. So I naturally like it. But the undeniable thing that we can't ignore, get a shot of the arrow. Do you see the arrow? You think the GT3 is aggressive? This tops it. And this has something I've never seen before. Door arrow. Door arrow.
Yeah.
So when you saw it, you're like, oh shit, that's got door arrow. I want that.
Yeah, door air. Well, I feel like this is the way it's designed, okay? Wheel spins, you've got turbulent air, like on an F1 car. It comes straight through this hole, down here on the door arrow, holding down the door. It then guides down the turbulent air through this. Maybe it goes through there, I don't know. But it goes over this, pushes down the arc, holds that down. Then this comes out the back, pushes down the rear, and then outwards.
Okay, but I have a question. As the air comes this way,
Yeah.
it comes to the back, it flows over this gap, and then it goes to this gap, and it's like, oh shit, oh, and then it goes to that gap.
So now I'm being absolutely roasted for my gaps in the rear diffusers, which we didn't realise they were supposed to be sitting down on here. But now TJ's exposed me, so... Oh, we've got a title for the video. TJ Hunt exposed Matt Armstrong RS6.
Oh, dude, there you go. And I'm gonna get a thumbnail like this. In all actuality, this thing is rad. I like it because we don't have them, and I like that the first thing we did, Matt was like, come over here, and it was like, this is what we f***ed up on. And it reminded me a lot of like us at home, because there's a lot of things that we just do wrong. People watching the videos think that we're like the best at doing things. Well, actually, guys, you watch this, you're like, I definitely do not think he's the best at doing things.
Yeah.
But we mess up all the time. We know where they are, but a lot of times if we don't tell the audience, they don't know.
Yeah,
And then
that's
you
how it
see
is though. In real life, that's how it is. When you work on the cars, you realise that the stuff doesn't always go to plan, but as long as you show it, then people realise, okay, these guys are just exactly like us. But yeah, TJ would be the same. You run into issues, and the time frame we did this car. I mean, I'm getting out the book of excuses, but the time frame we had to do this car was 1 month, and yeah, I feel like we did pretty well. There's a small issue with it, which you guys will see, but there's a small issue, but it's here. It's
You guys work fast.
Yeah, well that's YouTube. Fast paced. People want the car done yesterday. They see you bought a smashed up car, then they want it finished the next day. Like, you're dragging this out. What are you doing? Like, oh my god, like you don't realise how long we are at the unit trying to fix these cars.
No one.
Like,
I mean, there's some people who know, but a lot of people have no idea.
Yeah.
But wait, what's the name of the widebody company that this is?
it's called Darwin Pro.
Pro.
Yeah, you can buy a fiberglass kit or a carbon fiber kit. We went for the carbon fiber kit, and it actually fits pretty well. Like, we didn't get any discount. There's no brand deal. We just bought it because it looked cool, and to be honest, it works really well.
Sweet. Well, if you have an R6 and want this kit, it's definitely really wild. It's wild in person. It's
Yeah.
very aggressive, which is obviously what they were going for, and they exactly pulled off what they were going for. So it's cool. I'm biased because we don't have them here. It's weird seeing an Audi right-hand drive. Because when we see it, it's all just Japanese cars. It's a little bit trippy, but I approve.
Matt, have you shown him the wheel?
The wheel? Oh, okay.
Oh.
That wasn't me.
Oh!
So,
Dude, your dad just exposed.
that wasn't me. So this car had to be trailered here, and the trailer guy wrapped his strap around the wheel.
And then we've all used that excuse. we've all been
True.
Dude, it sucks in that
Yeah.
All right, you ready for this? We're ready. All right, guys, it's my turn to roast TJ's car. Have you been watching my videos? Because this car looks fucking good. But fitment is great from this angle right here. But, so now when you hold the camera and you look this way, he's got a little bit of gap right here. It looks great though, but let's check the back. Check this out. Look at that. Look, if the wheel disappears, the tires and everything disappears right under the fender. If you look right there, the wheel's gone, bro. Go check. You see, there's another 34 that someone copied exactly like mine that you roasted earlier. But yeah, he's got good fitment. Like,
Okay, yeah, I'll be sure to check that one out. But it's not yours.
but it's not mine.
It's
like,
not yours.
Yeah. So anything you say
Okay.
about it, like it's not valid.
Got it.
But the owner was kind of cute though. If you're watching this, slide through the DMs. You're kind of cute. 2023 now, baby. But I heard you money shifted and messed this thing up, huh? Oh. It's cool. If I had enough money like TJ, I'd money shift too. Wait, why does it look like the 34 over there? Z-tune front bumper, Z-tune fender.
Oh, you want to go there?
Yeah.
Looks like you're missing the Z-Tune carbon lip. It looks like you're missing the spats. Oh, is yours FRP or is it carbon?
It's FRP. It's FRP.
Oh, shit.
I can't afford a money shift. I had to bust out some mean ones, but your car looks way better than mine. All right, let's go.
That's not true.
When you look straight down, you see the wheel. That's good fit, man.
When I see that, I go, oh, that's Randy spec. I should license that, honestly. I say Randy, or I say eliminate
it all the
spec.
time.
I say it as it's a compliment, really.
Thank you.
It's like, oh, that's like eliminate spec. That's how I dubbed that for you. So.
See how I hug him? Look, get the bottom, like.
All right, my turn. Randy, Mr. Eliminate himself. We got a unique one here, boys. You don't know this one. Let me introduce you. So we have an R34. Should I say it?
You can say it loud and say it proud, bro.
It's a GTT.
We're gay. Is that not what you're trying to say?
No, okay, this is what I'll say. I'm glad it's a GTT and not a GTR because it is so far from a GTR. What do you got under the hood?
We've got a K20 with a K24 head.
I will say, this is the first thing. I love that. This is a unique one because completely not my style. As you guys know, I always say, oh, that's eliminate spec. That's Randy spec. Look at this. Trying to explode that? You trying to wait 10 years to get a replacement?
Give it a shot, bro. I'll send you an invoice.
Yeah. All right, so the swap, it's interesting. It looks beautiful. I'm not the biggest Honda guy.
I'm the smallest Honda guy.
But it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I know they're great. I haven't even started to dabble in that world yet, but I can't knock the engine setup. There's no harness exposed. It's all tucked. It's V-mount, vibrant, the Garrett with the Nismo strut bar, big flex. He has Z-Tune front end, front bumper, fenders, hood, beautiful. I have a love-hate relationship with the duckbills. I personally love like the GTR spoiler, but it's a GTT, so I thought this was a roast.
You love this car. You love this car.
You want me to go in on it?
You better go in on it.
You don't want me to go in on it.
I want you to go in on me. I mean, on it.
Is that a real hood?
No, it's a BN hood.
Oh.
It's a BN sports hood.
Okay, I thought it was a Z-Tune hood. I was like, I know it's not a Z-Tune hood because it's not drilled out right. I don't know. I think it's very unique. I wouldn't have done that swap, but like you love it, so that's cool. I love the paint. It's white, but it has like this like super high gloss sheen. Replace Hot Boy with Eliminate spec, like that's what this is. So like it's hot. And there's one thing that I do love. I haven't said this anywhere yet, so.
What is that?
A little peep to what to expect coming up soon. Look at the steering wheel.
Did you guys just reveal?
Randy spec. Look at the details on the side of the hand placements.
He just revealed it.
I blurred it. Bleep it. I didn't know if we were talking about it yet, but I showed it. I thought we're gonna blur it. It's clean. I got no hate on this one. I got no hate. Would I drive that? No, but clean. unique. I love that's not a GTR that was done to.
I feel bad now. He had me roast his car and all he said were nice things.
Your side skirt's fucked up.
Oh yeah, I fucked that up. This is gonna be a drift car. This is literally gonna be a drift car. So
Is that why you have the dual caliper in the back?
we threw that on because we had two and we had it. So we're like, dude, let's throw it on. But it is why I have a dual caliper.
Okay.
So I've got Par Shop Max, everything.
Are you gonna drift it on the air setup?
I'll fuck around, let's see. Let's figure out if I like it or not. My S13's on bags and I actually really like it. The S chassis is light enough and the air ride pressure
It's like-
it's nice.
So it's not just like a...
It's not so stiff, it's not so like fucking, you know, everywhere. It's nice.
Okay.
But I'll play around with it. If you guys want to try it, hop on in. But all I gotta say is, check this out. Look straight down. That's good, man.
Behind me, we have Alex Choy's 720S. Now, unfortunately, Alex has left Vegas this morning, so I'm not able to do this roast with him. But I have his brother, Kevin Choy. Kevin Choy knows all about this car.
I do.
I don't know anything about it other than I think it's just the new tail. So I don't know if he's previously wide-bodied or if it's wider in the front. So I'm really gonna specifically focus right here on the tail. And I'll point out the first thing. The thing I can't get behind is the floating diffuser. I understand they need a diffuser to like kind of fill out the lower end, but it's just floating and it's just not it for me. There's no way to physically put it anywhere, so I get that. I think the stock diffuser was right here. You can kind of see there's like the tabs and such. I don't know, it's these. I'm not a big fan of these. There's no other way to do it, so I get that. But that for me is really, that's not cutting it for me. But I will say this, I love this. I don't know too much information about Speedtails, I'll be honest. I know it's a certain version of McLaren that they make for certain cars and it allows them to go faster at higher speeds, more aerodynamic, right? Right, Kevin Choy?
Yeah.
That's what Speedtails are for?
Yeah.
I could be completely wrong, but I'm getting verification from Kevin Choy himself.
Yeah.
Someone from the booth opened up the door. The wing is active. Don't know how functional it actually is, but they opened the door and like within literally a blink of an eye, the whole wing tilted up and had like active braking. That was pretty sick. The car is beautiful. I actually enjoy this car, and I didn't think I was going to. I'm being honest. When I saw it online, I was like, I don't get it. You can't really, maybe just the photos you posted, Alex, didn't capture how crazy the rear end was, because I was like, it just looks like he added a big duckbill. That's what it looked like online. But in person, it's wild. And there's no doubting that when you look at this 720 versus another 720, this one's wider all around, so I don't know if he added that. And the rear end is massive. And it's actually quite beautiful. And if you get a shot from back here, Twan, the taillights reflect red from the top side of the duckbill, and it reflects down on the lower bumper, and it has like this ominous red glow. That's really sick. I don't know if they retrofitted the exhaust for this whole setup. I'm gonna assume that they did because I know the diffuser setup and all that stuff is, I think, new, right, Kevin Choy?
Yeah, it's all new.
So they gave it like this, McLaren 600 LT out the top vibe. Very in suit with Alex and his builds. It's cool. I mean, that's not factory. But if you look at, how much wider the wing is, this body line is with the wing. So I think Alex has balled out and had everything custom made for it, which is credit where it's due. That's a big baller move. And the wing setup, I've never seen someone add an aftermarket wing that literally has DRS, even though it has Scotch tape holding in the wiring right here. It's beautiful. It's very cool. And what I appreciate more than anything is someone trying to do something that's not status quo, trying to do something that's different, whether or not it works how they intended it. The attempt to try to do something new, especially in today's world where everyone copies everyone.
I mean, I think at a young age, my brother, he's always been, not the outlier, but he's always been different. And I think that's why I love him so much. You know, he never did anything like anyone else ever did. He does things the only way he knows how, and that's unique. And I think that's what I get a lot from this car.
Are you you're in a private jet right now? I was looking at your car and I was gonna ask you about it. Did you make the rear quarter for this? Like it's all one of one?
Yeah.
The whole thing?
Yeah, but so many people are interested in the kit actually that I think I'm just gonna, I have molds for it, but I made a lot of modifications to the product after bringing it out of the mold, so I would have to make new molds based on that part, and I think I'm gonna do that, and like, if I get like a deposit or something from somebody, then I'm just gonna take that money.
I'll buy the molds off you. Can Street Hunter buy them? Do you want to sell them to me?
Go buy the molds.
I'll buy the widebody design off you. Let's talk some business.
Okay.
Think about it. Think about doing a Street Hunter build on this, and I'll buy the molds off you. Or we'll figure something out. All right, I'll leave you to your PJ. All right, later. What a fucking individual that was. Street Hunter 720S wide body speedtail coming soon. I don't know. What's going on here today? What did he say? I didn't hear what he said. What did he say?
We're going to talk about how great this build is.
Okay, yeah, let's
TJ was like, this is the craziest thing I've ever seen. I want to give my top 5 favorite pieces of the build. I was like, of course, I just want to be here for the experience, you know?
Well, give us the quick little rundown, Dut.
Okay, this is the abbreviated version. This was the car that kind of started everything for me, packed all my shit, drove up to California, and I basically lived out of this thing. You guys remember?
This is like OG.
You guys remember, I had all my stuff, it was disgusting in here. But this is what I lived out of, this is how I did all my work. Anyways, long story short, things just happened. I got into a really bad accident. Drunk driver hit it, totaled it, and after that, I was never the same. I kind of rebuilt it and then just like abandoned the car, and it sat for years and years. As like time went on, you know, I was growing and like getting different things, and this kind of just sat to the side. This year, I kind of wanted to go back to my roots and rebuild what started everything for me. And 20-year-old Dustin, I wanted to build what he could have never imagined we would ever have, and that's what spawned this.
Here's the one thing that I hate about this car. I hate those taillights.
Shut up!
I hate those taillights.
Okay, they're a little loud for
What
the
are
build. They are actual Varis taillights.
What?
Yes, I bought these in Japan at Tokyo Auto Salon. These are Varis official taillights. So I bought these before I even had the Varis kit.
Remember when you were SI guy?
Yes.
You know how like
The SI
Civic
guy.
SIs like these chrome taillights on the back?
I get it. Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
I get it. It's fine. It's the kit. Come on.
Other than the taillights, I feel like if I was to build this car, I'd build it exactly how he did.
Do you want me to give the things that I would critique about the car? Because there's some things on it that I would critique.
Wasn't it supposed to be like molded or something?
Yeah. So the kit was supposed to be done a little bit different, molded to the car, which they still did a good job. It's not like exactly molded, but we steam sealed it. That's only like.
Is there hardware?
Reverse hardware on the back, so you can't see it. It's nice. It's really nice. But one thing that I would like to do is mold the kit. You know, that's cool too. Oh, don't get in the interior. Come on.
Well, I want to comment the seats. That's what I wanted to see. The seats are hot. See, I like the interior because it's stock.
Yeah.
That's how I like my seats, maybe.
See, I think we have kind of similar style when it comes to like interior of cars. Things that like complement the driver and make the driving experience more fun, but it's not like, I don't need all the Alcantara craziness, you know? Look how comfy these seats are. These already fell asleep.
The seats are actually sick. These are like really expensive seats.
They're like gearbox.
These are really.
It's too tough for you.
Dustin's too buff, man. I think you don't realize how tough this is to put in gear.
It's so short.
Holy, it is. What is this?
We got a built engine, dude. We got a beefy clutch in this. It's good. Oh yeah. So aside from just the exterior, we have a built engine. So the car makes 500 horsepower.
Still gonna blow up.
Hey, whoa. Come on.
It would be a good.
BRZ percent.
Yes.
Dude,
Because
the
they're
OG's back.
Yes, and mine's like right now it's at like 5 and change.
I think that'd be a good, fun, clean race, man.
Right now? Yeah. Like it's like ready to go.
It's ready to go.
Ian just put Miley back together.
Really?
Yeah, like it's ready to drive.
It would be crazy too because we filmed together so long, years and years of the cars, and they were so different. And now like they're both up to like what we could have dreamed of when we both started this, right? You know?
This is still all-wheel drive?
Yeah.
I wonder if we could do drag. You'd beat me in the drag, but like it's hard to do like a real roll race. I actually would really love to do that.
We should.
Because it's like a really cool. I don't know, I just want to see if Miley blows up. To be honest with you, like I just want to see if that engine actually.
I don't want to do that. Or you time attack. Oh, dude, he doesn't stand a chance.
Dustin would walk me.
We can do a time attack challenge and a drift challenge.
I just got really excited about that. I still think Miley's gonna probably lose. Just because it's a bigger turbo, it's still pretty laggy, and it's not going to put down the power. But I'm excited, and I think it'd be a really cool way to. And if Miley won or even held up, I'd be really stoked on that.
To be continued.
That was there.
Are you joshing me? Look at the print. Oh, come on.
Oh, fun fact: the word "chotch," I got that from Dustin.
That was a Mississippi thing.
Chotch exists in this like universe of this channel because of Dustin. Isn't that weird?
That was a Mississippi thing, and I just brought it to California.
Yeah,
now
he
it's
said it one
worldwide,
time,
baby.
and I was just like, "Chotch? What the f fuck is Chotch? And then it was so just like gross that I loved it.
It's so gross and dirty. Yeah, we call you a Chotch.
Stupid Chotch, dude. All right, you guys, I just have to give a huge shout out to one of my best friends, Adam LZ, for taking the time with us in his busy schedule to come and talk about his car with us. So, Adam, thank you for being here.
No problem.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, Adam, this is a Street Hunter Supra with a 4-rotor. That's a drift car that we've been driving throughout the past year with.
Yep.
Makes about 400-ish horsepower, if I believe, and on the inside has a sequential gearbox transmission.
Yep.
But if there's one thing I have to pick apart, apparently they accidentally put a Street Fighter LA label in front of this car rather than Street Hunter. Adam, is that true?
Yep.
Also, I got one more thing. A few events ago, I think at Adam's World Tour in New Jersey, he didn't pass tech because he didn't have a front tow hook. So I gave you my front tow hook. I haven't got it back yet. It's still here. So, you think I could get it back now, or?
Nope.
This car is actually one of my favorite cars here at Sema. From the Street Hunter kit to the 4-rotor to the sheer just nastiness of this build. I got to drive with him in this car about 4 different times this year. It's an absolute ripper, and for 400 horsepower, it makes more horsepower than my Supra, and Adam is faster in this car than I am in my car. That's nuts. I love this car. Adam, thank you so much for being with us here today.
No problem.